and subscribe. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys think of the new decal, guys. Honestly, I got an artist. Apparently, it's a local artist, and honestly, this artist did some really cool um, banner. And honestly, I feel like I'm not doing it justice. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I'm not doing it right because that banner is sick, folks. I'm putting it as my apparently my profile pic, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I feel like they got a lot of what I wanted, and honestly, folks, um, their schnick, their stuff is actually on par with most anime artists. I feel like these guys are having. So if you know a local artist, have their back, folks, because honestly, art is something that I feel like we should put more into, because it makes the world beautiful in its own way. Because everybody has their own style, obviously, and this person is amazing. Anyway, that was my little PSA on that one. Hope you guys enjoy that. But today we're going to be talking about dating, guys. Yes, folks, we're going to be talking about one of those subjects that a lot of people are tapping into. Ladies and gentlemen, I got into a kind of a doom scroll yesterday, and it was kind of bad because a lot of these, mind you, I'm pretty sure it was the algorithm, obviously, but the algorithm had me going because it made me listen to some of these stories about these women. Mind you, I don't know what it is, but apparently, I swear for some weird reason it's the same guy. So I'm sure this is a fake thing, but or if it's a fake thing, that's great. But if it's for real and this guy is getting nothing but, because I swear it's the same guy. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong, but it looks like the same guy over and over, just dealing with these women that keep basically betraying him, and some of the reactions are way out of pocket, guys, way out of pocket. I'm gonna be honest, guys, cheating in general is terrible. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I've been on both ends of it. The first one, unfortunately, was because of my libido, and I was so stupid for doing it. I hurt someone, mind you. In the beginning, I didn't care because the guy was a jerk in general, but I'm gonna be honest, guys, I deserved when it came back to me. So my biggest PSA, guys, if you're gonna cheat, please never do it. First of all, if you don't want to be with that person, end the relationship. That's my biggest PSA on there. If you don't want to be with that person ever, just end it. And people say, well, it's not that simple. It really is that simple, guys. You just make it very complicated. That's what humanity does. Make the most simplest things complicated. Hence our bureaucracy. It's garbage. They love to talk about everything and anything, and by the time they make a decision, it's already too late. And that is what we as a species has turned a relationship into, a bureaucracy. They think that we can make it complicated and make it safer. Well, if you have the time, sure. But a lot of times, depends on the situation. Depends on the situation. People don't realize there are situations where expediency is the name of the game. Appreciate it. Appreciate the love. Thanks. Yes, I'm from the USA. I am from a desert state in the USA. If you guys don't know where exactly, well, you got a few guesses, so go ahead and ask. But anyway, like I said, I hate the idea of cheating. And I was talking about Instagram, right? Instagram, I was doing through some doom scrolling. If you guys don't know what that means, doom scrolling is a phrase. Basically, you're just going through your phone, your feed or whatever, and and you're just random videos left, right, and center. You're swiping up, 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 and it takes, and you're thinking, well, only a few videos, and then all of a sudden an hour or two in. That's doom scroll. That's what happened to me the other night. I was at one point, like, I was in the mood just to slightly doom scroll. It was a trap, guys. It was a trap. By the time I had to put my phone down, it was already 4 in the morning. I am not bullshitting. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys had to deal with that. Because you were like, oh, I done effed up. I can't believe it. But anyway. Yeah. So basically what happens. So basically what I was saying, I was watching these videos, and the worst ones that I can think of are about these relationships just going south. Where, mind you, here's the problem. I only saw the one side of it, where the guy is the one getting cheated on. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, guys, both sides do it. I will not deny that us men do the same, and I'm embarrassed because some of the women that have this happen to them they don't deserve it, right? And then I've heard some horrible stories where both sides go for it and there is no shame. And I'm laughing my ass off going, well, okay. It's okay. I'm not going much anywhere. I'm not going anywhere right now. By the way, before I go any further, if you haven't already, do me a favor. Like, subscribe, and comment down below. And it hits the sweet spot of the den of the Djinn. And before you guys ask, my name is Candor, the friendly neighborhood gamer Djinn. But anyway, one of the things that like I said, a lot of these videos that I noticed, I hate when they personify only one side of the story. Mind you, I understand that the one I was watching the other night was, mind you, it seemed to be the same thread every single time, where he's sitting there. I think one of my favorite things is he sits there, he's doing the whole, I'm waiting for this bitch, and then she comes in and have the fucking audacity to bring her lover into the house, right? She has the fucking audacity. Thank you, appreciate it. It's Candor, but thank you, appreciate the love. But anyway, the story goes, and this is what the video was all about. He was sitting there, and then, like I said, the Eric couple comes in, and he's looking at these people with the most disgusting look on his face, which honestly is so worth it, because, I mean, fuck's sake, guys, how would you feel if you saw your wife or your husband or whatever come in with another person, right? Look, I understand that there's throuples. I understand that there's open relationships, and if that works for you guys, awesome. Go for it. Do your thing. I don't care. But when a relationship is only between two people, and the other person decides to go, you know what? I'm bored, so I'm going to go out and do something with that person. And the other person says, hey, wait a minute. I thought we were, exclusive. It's like, and then one part of the couple, I'm not saying which part of the couple, because it's happened on both ends, and none of us can deny that, so don't even start with me. But on one side, the one side of the couple goes, hey, you were with me, and I thought we made sure that We wanted to be together, just you and me. And the other side goes, well, I said that, but I got bored. That just says to me that that person doesn't have any kind of feelings for you. They just wanted you for a placeholder. Ladies and gentlemen, if people treat you like that, believe them. I don't know if any of you guys out there. Now, here's my biggest question, guys. Here's my biggest question. If, and I do mean in a big if, guys, if the person does feel sorry for what they have done, right? They do everything in their power to fix, or at least attempt to fix what they have done. Would you take them back? And that's the biggest question, guys. Now, here's the thing. For me, it would really to be a toss-up, because again, I'm more leaning towards the no, but there is a slight possibility if, depending on how sincere. I'm gonna be honest, guys, it would take a lot for me to forgive that kind of action. It would take a lot, because the thing about relationships is love is just a byproduct. I'm gonna be honest, guys, that is a byproduct. Not a bad one, just a byproduct in general. Trust, understanding, and communication are the keys to the good relationship. Love just becomes basically the surrounding force above all that. In other words, guys, like I said, love is just a byproduct. And I feel like some people just forget that the relationships doesn't matter anymore. That, self-gratification means more than the actual relationship, which is kind of one of the reasons why our relationships these days are falling. I keep talking to people where I work that, hey, how long are you two to be together? And they say, well, we've been together for 2 or 3 years. And I'm like, oh, that's awesome. Guys, sometimes I even bump into an elderly couple, and they say they've been together for 15 plus years, 20 years at minimum. And I'm like, good gods, how you do it? And mind you, I've only met a few of these couples, but they, either the wife or the husband makes a corny ass joke about how relationships are, or I'm pretty sure when they talk about it, they were talking about their own relationship. That's the funny part, and not in the whole haha funny, just in the relationship sense, where these people love each other enough where they have this inside joke, and they give it to people. Mind you, I see the joke and I love it, because it's like, wow, they have a repertoire, they have a thing going. They show each other love in their own specific way, guys. And I love it. And I love the fact that people do still have that ability. But I've never, so far, me personally, I haven't met a couple of my or the previous generation. It had to be the last 2 generations that had that feeling to each other. The last generation and the previous, and this my generation, and even the new generation, guys. No, I don't see any of that. You know what I see? I see couples, I see girls, mind you, I don't know if it's just girls in general, I'm pretty sure guys do it too, where they have this ideology of, the first thing they ask me, I actually was talking to a girl online, right? And the first thought in her repertoire was, and get this, guys, this is what she asked me. This is word for word. I'm doing verbatim. So, how are you gonna take care of me? Yeah, Literally, that is their thought process. That is what they asked me. They asked me how I'm taking care of them. I'm like, excuse me? How am I taking care of you? And then I text them. I go, sweetheart, it's a two-way bridge. It comes from both sides. Don't think that it's my only responsibility is to make you happy. I even said that. I am not here to take care of you. I'm here to create bonds. I'm creating something that will benefit both of us. And mind you, here was her response. And mind you, it was visceral. And if you guys don't know what that means, it wasn't good. It was venomous. She basically sends me the next video, not video, but she sends me the next text with so much vigor. Yeah, no, it was a LARP. She was just basically going in saying how she can squeeze out of me. Mind you, yes, she was gorgeous, but I think that was part of the problem. She thought because the fact that she was cute or whatever, that she can get something over me. And I wasn't having it. She didn't like that. I told her, I'm not here for that. And then she goes, well, you're a broke bastard. Thank you for showing me who you are. And I'm like, yeah, well, and I sent her this before I blocked her. I sent her, I am not broke in values. I may be broke in monetary value, but when it comes to real value, well, I'm quite wealthy, thank you. But you'll never know. You'll never find out. And I'm kind of glad I never wasted any more time with you. Goodbye. And I sent her that message, blocked her. Guys, don't ever be afraid to show your worth, guys. And how do you show your worth? Well, first of all, there's steps. I'm not going to say how many because even I don't know that. I'm still trying to figure them out myself. But the ones I've done is realize what you bring to the table. Not as far as money goes, just what kind of things about you make a relationship worth it, guys. What kind of qualities do you have that will make this the next relationship or your present relationship something good? Like, for instance, see the qualities that you try to make people happy, things like that. Try to and mind you, guys, be very careful because those qualities can also be very much backfire. So be very, very careful. People will see that and see a way to exploit you. So don't let anybody use your gifts into their gain. Yes, folks, I want you all to know that you have worth. And to all those people out there that try to use people for their own gain, well, there's a reason why our marriage rates and relationships are going downhill. And it's because people like you that think that they can gain something from the system and then toss the person away like a piece of trash. I'm gonna be honest, guys, if you do that kind of thing, if you're doing those horrible things that you're basically asking this person to buy you stuff or keep spending the other person's money without their permission, things like that are one of the reasons why relationships are not working, because it's happening more and more. Mind you, the economy is fucked up as it is. Are you really going to be the added problem? Are you really going to be the added problem? Please don't. Be the solution, guys. The solution is, if you want something, you either go get it yourself or realize that you could live without it until you go get it for yourself. Yes, folks, my biggest thing is, you want something, go get it yourself. Not with anybody's help, not with anybody's money. If you can't do it with your own power, you do not fucking deserve it. So if you guys hate that I just said that, well, guess what? I don't give two shits. People that have that audacity, thinking that they are only doing this for the love of the game and only because they can get something out of it, pooey on you. Pooey. Pooey. I'd spit in your general direction if it meant. That's how much I hate people like that. Yes, folks, I hate them with a visceral wrath. I hate it. There's bile in my throat, and it's thanks to people like you that do that shit. I actually hate those kind of people. Mind you, again, I was that person. Mind you, the person I did it to, I won't deny. He was a douchebag. He was treating the girl really horribly, but that still wasn't an excuse for me to do what I did. I felt bad every time. I almost wanted to say I'm sorry, but he showed me that. Here's the ironic part, though. Here's the twist to that story, guys. The guy, ironically, was not the victim. He was not the. I technically was. All I did was basically have her latch on me for a little while until she got bored. The only reason I was able to do anything with this girl was because she saw a novelty, guys. She wanted to see where this went, and to her, it didn't go far enough. I don't know. Maybe it was her thinking that she can get someone on me, or whatever. And what was really fucked up was I introduced her to my family, folks. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the ultimate sign of trust, in my personal opinion. I don't want to show people, random people, my family, because that's not how that works for me. For me, the ultimate sign of trust is exposing my family to them. To them, to me, my family is everything, because they've done everything for me. Yeah, we've had issues. But all in all, those issues are mild, minimum, compared to how much we care for each other. And yes, I know that's corny. It really is. And I even said it to my family. I'm like, man, how much we love each other, it is fucking corny. And they laugh. Maybe not out loud, but like internally, because they know I feel this way, but that doesn't mean I don't feel this way in any way, shape, or form. I do. If you guys have people like that in your life, that you got family, and you want to introduce them to your significant other, guys, do it. And if you feel, only do it, by the way. Only do it if you feel like you can trust this person. Because that is, I feel personally, that is the biggest sign of trust that you can ever give someone. Well, that and, actually being intimate with them. That is those are the biggest signs of trust. And some people just don't see it. They just see it as, oh, it's a formality. Oh, great. Or, oh, I get to bed this girl. Awesome. Another notch on the belt. Guys, and that's another thing. Don't ever treat a relationship like a conquest or a notch on the hilt, guys. Because that is not cool. That just means that you basically feel nothing for that person. And that is nowhere near okay. That just says that you treat people like fucking scoreboard. Like, oh, cool. There you go. Another one on the tally, and a few more, and I'll get a free ice cream. Literally, that's how I feel certain people are. Like they have a universal stamp card, and 3 more will give them a new girlfriend or a new hubby. And that right there, folks, it's kind of disgusting, in my personal opinion. I've only had a few girlfriends in my life. Mostly because the girls I wanted to be with, I wanted to actually be with. But circumstances prevented that from happening. Yes, I'm talking to someone right now, but I don't know. I want to be with her, but she seems to be tagging me along, and frankly, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure about it. I haven't been sure about many people for a long time. Maybe it's me for not being able to trust, and I think it's a part of it, and that's one of the reasons why I have issues with relationships. It's because I have issues trusting individuals. I have trust issues in general, folks. The only reason I'm on here is because I'm pouring my gut out to the general public, folks. I actually have more faith, believe it or not, in the general public, and that's very, very little, by the way. That's very little. I'm only telling you this stuff because I'm pretty sure someone out there knows exactly how I feel, because you are doing exactly what that is. You are either doing it right now, or you're in the middle of it, or you've done it in the past. And quite frankly, I understand how a lot of those people feel. They do what they do. You know, they love, and then things go haywire, and it collapses. It sucks. It really does. And I hate it. But that's what life is. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Please do me a favor. If you are resonating with the topic today, I hope you guys will like and subscribe. If you haven't, or you just don't want to listen to any of this garbage, well, still hit me in the comments, and I'll be playing games instead of mouthing off. If you guys prefer the games, tune into the games. If you want to talk real talk, in the walkabout of the den of the Djinn, well, that's what it is, man. I'll see you guys in the next. Take care. Be safe. And I'll see you when I see you. Take care.